What's up, Homestead homies? You're watching Off Grid with Doug and Stacy.
Hey guys, thanks so much for sending the intros. We love them. Keep them coming. Today what I wanted to talk to you about is 3 different ways that you can reuse your kombucha, the SCOBY and actually the liquid, especially when it becomes too vinegary. We have just had that happen to us. We were out of town and I kind of forgot about it and I was bottling it, and normally I don't taste it. And then when I went to open it, it was like, oh, it tastes too vinegary. So I'm gonna give you some ways that you can use it, reuse it, and not have to worry about just dumping it out. Number 1, you can use it in the garden. It is great in the garden because it's an acid. So if you wanna like recharge the compost pile, you could do that. Worm bins love it. You can throw the whole SCOBY in or cut it up in pieces. Worms just seem to kind of like congregate underneath it. It's sort of like a turtle with a shell. And then you can also cut it up, especially plants. Majority of plants are pretty acidic, so it helps with the pH in the garden. So you can cut up the SCOBY and put it around the plant. All right, so the second way that you can use your SCOBY or the SCOBY vinegar is you could also give it to your dogs. I give my dogs kombucha every day. They get a tablespoon or 2 in their food. Generally, my one dog will eat it and not have a problem. My other dog is like, oh no, that's just too much for me. So you can kind of mask it in their food. It's very good, just like we need a probiotic. Dogs do too. You can get your cats to eat it. Great. You can cut up the SCOBY. You can give them the juice. Either way, whatever works. And it's just great. And then I also cut up the SCOBY all the time because, you know, you get your SCOBYs and, you know, you have your jar, you keep filling them up, and it's like the SCOBY hotel because you get so many. It's like, what do you do with it? I'm not just going to pitch them. Reuse them. Use them in your garden like I was saying earlier. And then here, you can give them to your chickens, give them to your dogs, give them to your cats. I know people, you know, you can also give them to your horses if you can figure out a way, maybe put it in an apple for them, or also if you're going to give them carrots or something, then they'll go ahead and maybe eat that. Another great thing you can do with the liquid. It's great on a dog. I know you go to PetSmart and all the different pet stores and you get stuff for dogs when they get hot spots, or maybe if they get flea bites or they get dermatitis or something. Put it in a spray bottle or even a cotton ball and you can put it on the dog's hot spot. It's wonderful and soothing and very good for the tissues of the skin and very, very healing. So it's worked just great, phenomenally with dogs, especially dogs in their hot spots. We have a cat right now that's having issues and I've been putting it on his neck and it's working good on that too. All right, so here's the third thing you can do with your kombucha. All right, I'm gonna tell you a little story before I get to what we're gonna do with it. About 8 years ago, I was taking a class and I went and had taken the class and they had given you a survey. It was a holistic lifestyle class. So I went and I took the little test and I scored very well on it, except for there was one thing that I was doing that was causing harm. And that was, I was eating really good, I was eating a lot of whole foods, but I was using store-bought salad dressing. I did a video a little while back, we'll link that above, about you should never buy this at the grocery store again. And it is salad dressing. Salad dressing is so easy to make, and it could like save a whole host of health problems. It has yeast extracts in it, or is like another form of monosodium glutamate, MSG, which is an excitotoxin that is just terrible for the brain, for your body. It causes brain problems, it causes skin problems, it causes digestive problems, it causes like tons of problems. It also is filled with, you know, soy proteins, which is another form of MSG, yeast extract, hydrolyzed proteins, gelatins. Those are all names of MSG. They sound good, but they're not. And they're not good for our bodies. As well as in these salad dressings, you have dyes. You also have high fructose corn syrups. There's chemicals, stabilizers, blah, 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 blah. I could keep going forever. So making a salad dressing is very cheap. They last a long time and they taste so fresh and wonderful and could really help you. Maybe you're having some health problems, you don't know why. It could be from your salad dressing. The oils besides that could become rancid. It's just not good. You know, a lot of times they put soybean oil in it, canola oil, which are all genetically modified. So that's my little soapbox. Make your own salad dressing. All right, so let's do it right now. All right, let's get started. So here's my kombucha that turned to vinegar. If you don't have kombucha vinegar, you can just use regular apple cider vinegar. All right, so I'm going to put 1 part. Now this can be used in a pint jar, it can be in a quart jar. I use a lot, so I'm going to go ahead and do it in a quart size jar. So I'm going to do 1 part of my kombucha vinegar to 3 parts of my extra virgin olive oil. And then from there, I'm going to put in about a nice teaspoon of chili powder. Chili powder makes it yummy. And then I'm going to put like a teaspoon of cracked pepper in there. Kind of medium ground. I like it a little medium ground. And then I crushed 1 clove of garlic. And I'm going to put that in there too. And then I cut up a whole lemon. So I'm going to put a lemon in there, squeeze my lemon in there. And then when you're cutting it, when you cut your lemon, make sure you put it in quarters because it's easier to get the juice out instead of just cutting it in half. And then from there, I have tons and tons of oregano growing in the garden. So the neat thing about salad dressings, if you don't like something, don't put it in there. This is your basis. Your lemon juice, your kombucha vinegar or your apple cider vinegar, whatever you choose, and your olive oil. And then you can put whatever seasonings you want. If you want Italian dressing, you can put Italian dressing in there. So I'm going to use my oregano. I chopped it up really good. I'm going to put a nice tablespoon in there. If you have dried herbs, you can put dried herbs in there. It's just your choice. And then maple syrup. I'm going to put 1 part maple syrup in there too. All right, and then I'm going to mix it all up. And the longer you let this sit into the refrigerator, it'll get the flavors of everything. So I just mix it up really good and then put it in the refrigerator, and then we'll have it a little later today. And what I was saying earlier about your salad dressings, the oil goes rancid, just remember they're going to pasteurize a lot of that, and then they're using those oils, and then they just kind of go bad. They're not stabilized. So here, you know, you can put this in the refrigerator. It'll last a week or so, or 2 in the refrigerator. Just keep it in the refrigerator and it's fine. And it's all natural. All right, so right here, we got some stickers. So if you guys are interested in one of our stickers, Cuckoo Squad, hashtag Cuckoo Squad, guys, you just got cuckooed. All right, so these are our brand new stickers. If you guys are interested in one of these, we will send one of these to you free. Just send us a self-addressed stamp envelope and your email with a little note to us, and we'll be glad to send one out to you. The link is below with our address. All right, so we will see you guys tomorrow. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and I will see you guys later. See ya. Hey guys, thanks for watching our video. You might want to check out these videos.
And if you want to become a Homestead Homie, click the picture of us below.
We will see you tomorrow.